Telling someone about your crossdressing can be a daunting task. You may worry about how they will react, what they will think of you, or how your relationship will change. You may also wonder if it is worth it at all. To help you make an informed decision that suits your needs and goals, here are some factors to consider before coming out as a crossdresser. Before you tell anyone about your crossdressing, you should ask yourself why you want to do it. What are you hoping to achieve by sharing this part of yourself with others? What are your expectations and fears? There are many possible reasons why you may want to tell someone about your crossdressing. Some of them are: you want to seek acceptance, support, advice, or feedback from someone you trust and care about. You want to express your true self and be authentic with someone you love and respect. You want to share your joy and passion for crossdressing with someone who shares your interests or curiosity. You want to avoid hiding, lying, or feeling guilty about your crossdressing. You want to educate or inform someone about crossdressing and dispel some myths or stereotypes. Another factor to consider before telling someone about your crossdressing is the nature and closeness of your relationship with them. How well do you know them? How much do you trust them? How often do you communicate with them? How compatible are you with them? The type and quality of your relationship with the person you want to tell can affect your decision and approach. Depending on the person, you may have different reasons, expectations, and strategies for telling them about your crossdressing. Some examples of different types of people you may want to tell are: family. These are the people who are related to you by blood or marriage. They may include your parents, siblings, spouse, children, grandparents, cousins, etc. Telling your family about your crossdressing can be challenging but rewarding. Your family may have a strong influence on your identity, values, and choices. They may also have a strong emotional bond with you, and care deeply about your well-being and happiness. However, they may also have certain expectations, norms, or traditions that may conflict with your crossdressing. They may also have difficulty accepting or understanding something that is unfamiliar or different from them. Friends. These are the people who are not related to you by blood or marriage, but who share a close and personal connection with you. They may include your classmates, coworkers, neighbors, hobbyists, etc. Telling your friends about your crossdressing can be easier but riskier. Your friends may have a more open-minded and tolerant attitude towards your crossdressing. They may also have a more casual and fun relationship with you, and enjoy exploring new things with you. However, they may also have less loyalty or commitment to you, and more influence from other social groups or pressures. They may also have less respect or discretion for your privacy or feelings. Partners. These are the people who are romantically or sexually involved with you. They may include your boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, lover, etc. Telling your partners about your crossdressing can be essential but delicate. Your partners may have a very intimate and passionate relationship with you, and share a deep level of trust and honesty with you. They may also have a very strong attraction and desire for you, and appreciate your uniqueness and diversity. However, they may also have a very specific and rigid idea of what they want in a partner, and how they want their relationship to be. They may also have a very sensitive and vulnerable reaction to anything that challenges their identity, role, or expectations. Tips on how to tell someone about your crossdressing. Once you have considered the factors mentioned above and decided to tell someone about your crossdressing, you should follow some tips on how to do it effectively and respectfully. Choose the right time and place. One of the most important tips on how to tell someone about your crossdressing is to choose the right time and place for the conversation. You should find a suitable time and place where you can have a serious and honest discussion with the person you want to tell. Some factors to consider when choosing the right time and place are: privacy. You should choose a time and place where you can have enough privacy and confidentiality for your conversation. You should avoid public places where you may be overheard or interrupted by other people. You should also avoid places where you may be distracted by other things, such as phones, TVs, or computers. Mood. You should choose a time and place where both you and the person you want to tell are in a good mood and ready to talk. You should avoid times when either of you are stressed, tired, angry, or upset. You should also avoid times when either of you have other commitments or obligations that may interfere with your conversation. Availability. You should choose a time and place where both you and the person you want to tell have enough time and attention for your conversation. You should avoid times when either of you are in a hurry, busy, or bored. You should also avoid times when either of you have other plans or appointments that may cut short your conversation. Context. You should choose a time and place that are relevant and appropriate for your conversation. You should avoid times and places that are too casual or too formal for your topic. You should also avoid times and places that are too unrelated or too connected to your topic. Prepare yourself mentally and emotionally. Another tip on how to tell someone about your crossdressing is to prepare yourself mentally and emotionally for the possible outcomes of your conversation. You should be ready to face whatever reaction the person may have to your revelation. Some ways to prepare yourself mentally and emotionally are: rehearse what you want to say. You should practice what you want to say to the person you want to tell. You should have a clear and concise message that explains your crossdressing and your reasons for telling them. You should also anticipate some questions or reactions that they may have, and prepare some answers or responses. Seek support from other crossdressers. You should talk to other crossdressers who have gone through the same or similar experience of telling someone about their crossdressing. You should ask them for advice, tips, or encouragement. You should also listen to their stories, challenges, and successes. Remind yourself of your reasons, goals, and values. You should remind yourself of why you want to tell someone about your crossdressing and what you hope to achieve by doing so. You should also remind yourself of what crossdressing means to you and how it makes you happy. Be honest and respectful. A final tip on how to tell someone about your crossdressing is to be honest and respectful when you do it. You should be truthful and sincere with the person you want to tell and show them respect and consideration for their feelings and opinions. Some ways to be honest and respectful are: use clear and simple language. You should use clear and simple language that the person can understand and relate to. You should avoid using jargon, slang, or technical terms that may confuse or alienate them. You should also avoid using euphemisms, metaphors, or jokes that may mislead or offend them. Avoid lies or excuses. You should avoid lying or making excuses about your crossdressing. You should not deny, hide, or minimize your crossdressing. You should also not blame, justify, or rationalize your crossdressing. You should be proud and confident of your crossdressing and own it as part of who you are. Acknowledge the person's feelings. You should acknowledge the person's feelings and reactions to your crossdressing. You should not dismiss, invalidate, or criticize their feelings. You should also not expect, demand, or force them to feel a certain way. You should respect their right to have their own feelings, even if they are different from yours. Listen to their feedback. You should listen to the person's feedback and questions about your crossdressing. You should not interrupt, ignore, or argue with them. You should also not answer, explain, or defend yourself too much. You should let them express themselves and ask them what they think or feel. Telling someone about your crossdressing can be a difficult but rewarding decision. It can help you improve your relationship with the person, express your true self, and enjoy your crossdressing more. We hope you found the information helpful. We know that being transgender can be a difficult journey, and we want to do our part to make it a little bit easier. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel. It would mean the world to us. You can also support our work by joining our membership. This will help us continue to create content that is helpful and supportive for the community. Thank you again for watching, and we hope to see you next time.